Yes, top of the hour, Moonblush, Mwami, featuring Hurricane, Dash Fila, and Radium exclusive on Baze Radio, the CO, the KE. If you're tuning right now, welcome to Kenya's #1 online radio station. My good name is Silva Kido, and this is Co-Block with Silva Kido, happening every day of the week. Allow me to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Mwami wange ndimu studio na a superstar, one of the leading best rapper artists all the way from Kampala, Uganda.
Yes, sir.
Mwami exclusive on Baze Radio.
Yes, sir. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. How you doing?
Very well. Welcome to Baze Radio.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back, man.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
It's good, bro. It's good. I can't complain, man.
Kurikayo, man.
Thank you, bro. Good day,
Kale, man. Now we're switching lens and moods and languages. Tuko tumeingia Kampala kidogo, tumerudi ndani ya Nairobi. Looking good, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I try.
You try? Looking sharp as well.
Yeah, bro. This is a Kiba. It's a Kenyan brand. It's my boy. It's from Nairobi.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing big things. Yeah,
amazing stuff, man. Yeah. Now, how's the year going so far?
So far, so good, bro. It's getting busy. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things happening. I have a show this Friday at Shelter with Pack Fridays, Pan-African Quest. Me, KJ, Sharpa, Blocker. It's going to be a good time. If you're not doing anything, bro, you should pull through. You should come through.
I'm looking forward for that as well.
Yeah.
Now, Mwami, welcome to the show. For those who might be hearing you for the first time on Baze Radio to see the KE, how will you describe yourself and your music?
I would say I am a multidisciplinary artist. I do music, I do film, fashion, you name it. But as far as my music, I would say it's dance music. It's all kinds of dance music, whether that's Ugandan dance music, whether that's house, Afro beats, amapiano, whatever. Just my interpretation of dance music.
Dance music.
Yeah, with the hip hop flavor. I'm obviously rapping. I'm obviously, adding that element to it. But as far as what it is, I would say it's just dance music. Yeah.
Dance music. What is inspiration now?
My inspiration is real life, bro. It's it's lived experiences. It's things that me and my people go through or do every day. It's no lies, bro. No lies.
No lies.
Yeah.
Wow, Ajani, you've been part of evolving Ugandan and East African music scene. How was your background shaped your sound? Coming from a place whereby we have the greatest from East Africans.
Yeah.
Just to mention a few: Chameleon, Cool, Bob Wine, and many more.
Yeah. I mean, it obviously adds like a very DIY, gritty, not too polished element to my sound. Their music is raw; it just cuts through as is. I can't say it's like the direct influence as far as that, but I would say that's how my environment or my context is, informed my music or my sound. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite legend? Navi as well?
Yeah, I mean, a Ugandan legend.
Yeah.
Navio was actually one of the people when I was starting out to make music. Some of the studios that we would go to, these would be the places that you'd find people like Navio. So for sure, these people have had like an impact or some kind of impression for my ability to either write raps or just be confident and you can be Ugandan, but you can add elements or influences from all over the place. Yeah, for sure. That's one of them for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Coming back with more, but for now I've got Kinanda Tizita.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Kinanda. Yes, yeah, as you said it, Kinanda.
Tizita.
Yeah.
What is the name? What does that mean?
Kinanda, this is a beat, or the initial idea was made by Mr. Lou, who's a Nairobi producer as part of Expresso. He gave the title, and then I just, worked with that. And then Tizita is an Ethiopian word for nostalgia or a longing for a loved one. Yeah.
So that is Kinanda Tizita. Up next for you, the one and only Mwami. What is the name?
LG, yes, LG, Akine, and Conrad. Yeah, these are Ugandan new wave artists. Yeah, doing
amazing.
A big thing. Yeah,
big things.
Yeah.
Exclusive on Baze Radio. Let's see the KE as I come back with more in the next few. Welcome back. This is Baze Radio. Let's see the KE. And if you're tuning right now on Baze Radio, let's see the KE. Nikona Ugandan's finest. Mom exclusive on Baze Radio. Let's see the KE. We're trying to wind up. We're trying to engage. Some vibes, some good music. Now. Your debut single, Reckless, turned heads with unique fusion of hip hop and house. The inspiration behind the sound as well. The inspiration behind the sound is so unique because it's a jam that made you who you are today.
Yeah.
How was it? How was the inspiration?
Man,
How
the
was the
inspiration, the reception has been crazy. I think it was like the first song I ever put out, and I guess at the time I didn't really have like big expectations, but it was able to get me a couple of early looks and into some rooms that I was able to like learn a lot from. Because of that song, I was able to do a residency with this label called Future Classic and Dropbox, which through that I then met this multi-instrumentalist artist called Jay James, who was like, now one of my best friends. He produced like 6 songs on my album. So yeah, that song led to things that changed my life. And then, I owe sort of the journey that I've gone through to that beginning, yeah, for sure.
As well with collaborations in line, just to mention a few artists you work with, Garage Zouk, maybe now you become more relevant in the game. Of course, collaboration, it's very important for artists.
Yeah.
So I want to understand your creative process.
Yeah.
How do you work it out behind you and other artists to come on board and maybe to work on a project?
For me, it's extremely collaborative. It's like almost 90%, working with other people. That 10% is where I'll start the idea. Sometimes I have like a concept for a song or a vision for a song, and I'll do like a skeleton or a sketch, and then I'll have in mind the people who I know can like add the best parts to make this now like a full thing, whether that's bringing in somebody to do the drums, or now bringing in somebody to like, add melodies, or now somebody to come do instruments. Like that's now just all collaboration now, and those are just my friends, people I love, who respect, who their music is also, they're artists in their own right, and then they're gracious enough to like play a part in my music. And yeah, that's one of the most fulfilling parts of the process.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Do you see yourself fitting in one category? Because will you prefer to remain, fluid, because you've got some Afro house in your music, electro pop, and now an alternative? Yeah,
I'm definitely. I just like to do what I'm curious of in that moment, and that's typically how I'll approach sound. I don't really feel like staying in one thing is like what I need to be doing, or what feels like the right thing to do. It's like new ideas or new pockets of music are always like speaking to me or coming my way through other people, and it just provides like other ways to then express ideas. But staying in one category is not really
limit someone.
Yeah, it's limited. I think it's also, I don't really think that's how music works anymore. Music these days is extremely in and of itself very fluid, you know what I mean? Even when you hear R&B music these days, you hear like sounds or things or ideas from other genres and spaces. When you listen to house music or dance music, there's like, things from like other places. It's just like a general mix now where there's like no rules anymore. You can pull from wherever, whenever, which time period, which kind of artist, which place in the world. It's just open-ended, I feel. I think it's better this way.
Is there a sound you must try this year, 2025?
Yeah, actually, I want to get back into rapping more, like, core hip-hop and like hip-hop beats. There's an artist from Uganda, his name's Kalibwani, one of my best friends, and Lucorito and Maui Moon. We rap in this collective called Bugos Boys, and it's a good, alternative avenue for me to like, now it's just a different kind of pocket from my own music. And I think I want to do that more this year. It's just getting back to like hip-hop beats, rap beats, the hip-hop videos, that kind of aesthetic and style and feel, for sure.
All right, I'm ready and excited to see that working out. But for now, I've got Wine Garage Mwami featuring Maui Moon.
Yes, sir.
Exclusive on Baze Radio .co.ke. Karun and Luca Beats Lie to Me on Baze Radio .co.ke. Less than 30 minutes to wind up this hour. Of course, we've got one of the baddest, superstar, Mwami, top rising superstar right now from Kampala, Chikari, Kampala. It's called Kampala City. You guys have how many cities in Uganda?
Man, that's a very political question, because if you asked us, we would tell you there's like
Nairobi is part of your city. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm not being mean, man. We love you, my brothers, but man, evolution is only happening in Kenya.
We're trying, bro. We're trying.
Hey.
people say that like Kampala right now is like, Nairobi in 2008 or 2012 or something like that, which is, it's not like another world. It's just maybe like a few years behind. But we're coming, bro. We're trying.
You guys will come to Nairobi one day and find us. We've gone all of us to Mars. I don't know what
you left us here.
Now we're back to business. Your work has been screened in Nairobi, Toronto, New York. How does it feel to take East African stories to the global audience?
Crazy. I can't lie to you, very surreal. But I think from those experiences, very humbling, very fulfilling things. But all they really showed me was that the world has a hunger for East African art. There's people out there that don't really have access to the amazing things going on here, and like they want more. I feel like they can't get enough. So the people here doing the right things, is like just like bridging the gap, finding ways that the work can connect with the right communities. But it's happening. It's very much the signs of the right things for me personally. Yeah.
What is the feeling as an artist to see your work, man? New York, Toronto, man.
Crazy. Like I said, those are the things that you always kind of work towards and you want, but like when you're in the moment itself, it's a little bit surreal. It feels like another day of work. It's like, okay, I'm here, or you're seeing it and you're like, this is just part of what this is about. It's just, progressing towards a larger thing, but the base experience is just the same. It's like very much the way when I screened here in Nairobi, it was like, it just felt good to share the work itself. Do you know what I mean? So it's very humbling, but I just like to see it as just part of just another day at the office.
Another day at the office.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your performance. You've managed to perform at the biggest stage, the famous Ugandan, festival.
Yeah.
The Tangaza things.
Yeah.
What is the best memorable performance so far?
There's been a few. Nyege was very special. It was the main stage, courtesy of Tie-Dye, who's like another incredible Ugandan artist, and we did a couple of songs of our EP EA Open with Lucarito, Asia Mugumbe. Unreal, that like there was space for us in what is like now becoming a very mainstream thing, that like our sound and our music could like be in these spaces and like carry weight, and you see people responding to it. And then the rest of the experience got like a bit of a roller coaster. Nyege can get crazy, but that was one. When we performed in Kigali was also pretty special. It was like, again, like its own roller coaster, but just to be in a different place, in a different city with friends of mine, fellow artists, and we're like, doing our thing. It feels, again, like you're moving in the right direction. You're working towards like a larger thing, for sure.
For real. I want to understand from you what really goes down at Nyege Nyege Festival.
Too much, bro.
It's too much is
going on at Nyege Nyege.
I need to attend one.
I don't know,
but man. I need to be prepared.
Yes, for sure, you need to be prepared.
Mentally?
Mentally, physically, you need to be prepared. It's like 4 or 5, whatever it is, like long days. You're meeting very, very interesting people. Like it's just too much happening. There's all of these different pockets of like stages where different sounds are being played. It's a lot. Honestly, it was my first time. And like
what happened?
Nothing too crazy, but it was like I got the experience. I think I'm good on this. Maybe I can come back and perform, but I don't know if I can attend as an attendant.
Why?
I just can't hack the physicality, man. It's just too crazy. It's muddy. It's it can get you're in the elements.
There's a picture going viral of people charging their phones. I don't know, queuing in a generator, man, just to upload a story. Please allow me just to boost and upload my story, man.
Yeah, bro. It can get like that. It's something special. I like that it's something that people associate with Uganda. When you go to places and like you're talking about music and like, oh, Nyege Nyege, and it's like, wow, that's what we are becoming known for in a way.
Okay.
Which is a good and a bad thing, but I like to look at the good parts of that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you think Kenyans know how to party compared to Ugandans? I'm gonna ask. We don't know even how to drink. Huko Uganda mtu anakanyaga crate nasikia hivi na anamaliza yote. And would tell me, what is the experience?
So personally, I don't drink, but a lot of my friends, a lot of my, extended family drink, obviously. And it's just, from what I understand it to be, it's just a cultural thing. It's just normalized in a way that, like, is not, like, it's not really a stigma. It's like just how people live. You know what I mean? People are...
Do we really know how to party?
Kenyans, in a different way. Kenyans know how to party in a different way. You guys need performance-enhancing substances to keep up with Ugandans, for sure.
For sure, for real.
Yeah.
All right, of course, Mwami featuring Cohen JC.
Yes.
JC exclusive on Baze Radio. Let's see the K. You guys have got some question for Mwami? Hit me up on 0716250933. It's Femi One and Femi Uno with some greatness exclusive on Baze Radio. Let's see the KE. We're tuning it right now, so I panic because I have one of the baddest rising superstar fashionista. I made to understand why Mwami, when I looked to his, when I went through his Instagram stories and pictures, there's always that kind of element of some style, some swag. If fashion umetoa wapi, utakuwa runway model, ukamiss out audition?
I don't know. I don't think it's that deep or serious, but I have a lot of friends who they either have fashion brands or they're into fashion. And just as like working with them, I like what they do. I like to support their work. So it's not too difficult to be in proximity with people who are very stylish and then like just have that rub off on you. It's almost natural at a certain point. It's not really like looking beyond just my friends and like their brands and their pieces. Yeah.
All right. You've been known for pushing Ugandan music, pushing it across boundaries.
Yeah.
Where do you see Ugandan and East African music heading to the global stage in the next few years?
I think it's going all the way, and I think it's not going in any one particular shape or form. I think we're going to see East African artists, reach global heights in their respective pockets or their niches. I don't think it's going to be that like they have to conform to the continental sound or to any kind of global sound. I think they're going to get there on their own terms. It's not going to be the kind of thing that it's going to require like external presence or external forces to come in and have to validate this. Like it's really going to come from within. I 100% believe that like it will go all the way.
It will go all the way.
Yeah.
As an artist, do you have artists on your bucket list? You believe that if I can work with them, if I can have a project with them, it will help me on a personal level as well, East African to the global.
Interesting. Like you from East Africa particularly?
Not only East
from
Africa.
anywhere?
Yeah, and why?
That's a good question. I haven't really thought about that in a long time, actually. But I guess if from East Africa, I would have to say would have to be the kinds of artists who have a couple of more years of experience, the Blinky Bills, the Biens, these kind of individuals who are writers, performers, producers, multi-instrumentalists. I feel like they're the complete holistic artist or the kinds of artists that like working with them, I would learn things that maybe I don't know right now or maybe don't really do. Across the continent, the one I would have said is no longer with us, rest in peace, Ricky Rick. That for me is like my inspiration as my idol. He laid the blueprint for what it is in a lot of ways that, that I do or that I try to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of collaboration, upcoming projects, any, what do you expect in line for you next?
I really would like to do an EA Open 2. We did an EA Open last year, it's me, Tie-Dye, Asia Mugumbe. If we could do another one this year, like that would be a great ball, yeah. If we could also do a Bogos Boys project, me, Maui Moon, Kalibwani, again, Lucarito, that again would be great. I just want to do more collaborative projects this year. I feel like solo music, it takes its toll sometimes. You're super in your own space, in your own head, in your own thing, and like working with other artists in a collaborative sense or for a project is like, it's like a nice little break from your process, and you kind of get to do, the whole thing in a different way, at a different kind of pace, which is refreshing. It can get sometimes monotonous or stale when you're stuck in your own way.
All right. We've got Soiree, Mwami.
Soiree. Soiree.
Soiree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soiree, Mwami, Tie-Dye, and Lucorito.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, up next for you, keep it Baze Radio to CODKE. We're coming back with more. Keep the questions, keep on sending the questions. I'm gonna read them in the next show. Kama unajua Oxide featuring Quaro, exclusive on Baze Radio to CODKE. Now, before I play for you the last jam by one and only Mwami, Back to Bugos.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Bugos is like a neighborhood. It ends in Kampala, and then it's where
Kampala, we have neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh,
yo.
Man, take me slow, man. Take me slow, bro. Take me slow. All right.
Yeah. Contrary to what you might believe, yes, we have neighborhoods.
All right.
Yeah, so it's where we made the project.
I'm sorry, man. Today I'm going hard on you, man.
Yeah,
You know, if you've never been to Uganda, it's so funny, man. The airport is miles away. Yo, you have to wake up early, literally just to prepare to go to airport. And you have another flight, you have another flight, man. Uganda people will never disappoint me, man. I love my Uganda people, man. Much love. Now, let's talk about your upcoming show.
Yes, this Friday at Shelter, courtesy of Park Fridays, Pan-African Quest. This is Sharps, KJ, Blocker, myself. And it's going to be a good time. Come through, courtesy of Jameson.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What should we expect? What do your fans expect from that?
You should expect a hybrid set, a little bit of DJing, a little bit of performance, some rap. Nothing too crazy, but it should just be a fun little mix of the two things.
Of the two things.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you from a fan here, Nambia. What piece of advice you'll give to a young artist trying to break into the industry?
I would say focus less on the industry and focus more on trying to be yourself, just being authentic, learning your taste, learning what you like. I feel like if you're caught up too much on what the industry is saying or trying to break into the industry, it's very noisy. You're going to hear a lot of things from a lot of different directions, and sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it can be counterproductive. I'd say find your community, not find the industry. Find people who you like how they think, you like what they make, you think you can learn from them. I'd say that more so is a good use of your time.
How do you stay focused and motivated always?
Live a life that I think, is geared or curated to staying focused and motivated. Stay around people who, keep you focused, who motivate you, who you see them doing or living the kind of things or experiences that you yourself, would do. I think that would be the way I would say I would do it, is just to curate a life that I think is around the kind of things I'd like to be doing. It just naturally focuses me.
Amazing. Where can friends and family, Baze Radio family, find your music?
They can find my music on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, YouTube at just Mwami. Social media, X, Instagram, TikTok. You can find me at Mwami, ONOMWAMII. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Now, that was one and only Mwami exclusive all the way from Uganda, live in Nairobi, exclusive on Baze Radio to CODKE. Guys, go stream Mwami. Brand new album is out there, available across all digital streaming platforms. Remind them one more time.
Olympian, out now, everywhere.
Now available ever. Thank you so much for your time. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to see your performance this coming.
Yes, sir. Should be good. All
right.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. My love for my Baganda people. Nothing personal, man. All right. We've got Back to Bugos, a neighborhood in Uganda as well. Mwami die. Exclusive on Baze Radio. Till next time, same time. Keep it Baze Radio to CODKE. Nawapenda. How do you say Nawapenda in Luganda?
Nawapenda means?
I love you.
We love you.
Oh.
We love you. Nawapenda, I love you.
I guess you'd say Nkwagala.
Nkwagala nyo?
Yeah.
Mukwano. All right. Much love from Baganda, my Baganda people. Till next time, same place, same time, same place. Keep it Baze Radio. .co.ke.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.